We had like a 1000x hit on Crazy Time. We had some 400 and 500x's on Plinko.
600 on Monopoly. Like,
how does that even happen?
I don't know.
Welcome into the first ever RSG podcast. My name's Alb, this is Ty, and we're going to be your hosts today and also for future podcasts. This is the first ever RSG podcast that we're doing, so today we're going to be talking about the start, current, and present of RSG. Me and Ty will get into what's going to happen in the future towards the end of the podcast. But starting out, I'm going to let you guys know about me, RSG, and how it started. And then future episodes, we're going to have some RSG streamers involved, and we'll have a new guest pretty well every podcast.
Yeah, pretty much every episode.
So the start of RSG was back in 2017 in November. The idea of it was talked about from pretty much June, July to November of 2017. And then we held a LAN event, a live LAN tournament event in November 2017. So I first originally started RSG as a local LAN tournament. It was never supposed to, or the thought was never there to bring it into the online world and organization and having content creators on. So we did the first one November 2017. I think we had a total of 46 people show up to that one. And then we done 7 total live LAN events. They ended up getting pretty big. The biggest we had was 126 people. Majority of players were there for either Fortnite or COD, but we've done other tournaments like Super Smash Bros, NHL. We done an Apex tournament, and the biggest one though I gotta say is definitely Call of Duty. It's still today RSG's biggest community. It's where most of our supporters lie. We are looking to build outside that, get some different streamers involved, some different communities. Overwatch and Valorant in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. But definitely COD was where it was at for us. We'd have probably 8 to 10 teams for a 3v3 or 4v4 tournament. It would last pretty well all day. One of our biggest prize pools, however, was for a Fortnite tournament we held. We had a 1v1 Fortnite kill race tournament. And that was the first introduction of PCs at one of our events. It was the 4th event we held. And we had $1,000 prize, and we also had a $1,200 prize for Fortnite. So that was it was a pretty big experience for us, and a good accomplishment. We had people travel from all over Newfoundland. Some people travel 6-7 hours, come to the event, try to win some cash. A lot of different age groups. We had some kids there that were 12, and we had some grown adults there that were 40 participating in our tournament. So it was really good to see. We touched some different communities. We had some Dragon Ball Z members in there. Super Smash Bros community was really big, but for the most part, it was COD, Fortnite, NHL were the big ones for us, and that was all we did towards the end of the live LAN events. So through the whole process, there was a lot of breaks. Pretty well, there'd be 2 months, 3 months in between each tournament that we used to hold. And in between those, a lot of the community members that we gained along the way and supporters were asking for more tournaments. There's a lot that was involved in setting up a live LAN event where we don't own a building. We used to have to bring all the equipment there, set it up the night before. It was pretty well a 3-day event for us. So we couldn't do them more. So what we did is I actually researched how to build a website, build one myself. It wasn't the best, obviously, but it got the job done. Allowed people to sign up, pay for events, and we started out with hosting Call of Duty events like Search and Destroy, and then we moved into games afterwards. But that was the big one for us. It was mainly held to help people still get that enjoyment of tournaments without having to go all this setup and stuff. Everyone who helped out set up these tournaments 8-hour-a-week jobs at the time, so we didn't really have the manpower we needed to more. And also for online tournaments, it's a lot easier to get people to participate and grow the community. So that's what we did to just fill in the gaps basically and keep everybody involved. Throughout the whole process, I was very busy. Still am, but RSG is what's making me busy these days mostly. We got a lot of content coming, so it's a good busy. But in real life, I was busy at that time back in like 2018. It got to the point where we would host a tournament and we would go hard for a few weeks, and then I would just basically um, not have any or little involvement in hosting tournaments and stuff because my life was so busy. So there was a lot of times where, like I said, we go hard for a couple weeks, and then it would be 2 3 months where I didn't actually do anything with RSG, and it kind of sat in a lull. During those times, obviously we lost community members, supporters, and weren't taken as serious as we are today. But that's just all process of learning and growing as a organization and stuff. And at that time, doing the online organization, having content creators, hosting tournaments in different games, and creating content wasn't even on the plate for us until Ty came along and Reed actually came along later in the history of RSG. So you guys can thank Ty and Reed mainly for pushing me to create better content, more content, and get that side of RSG going. So like I said, I built the website and had some tournaments hosted. Along the way, Fortnite started to get pretty popular, so we started to host Fortnite tournaments. Those were pretty big for us. We always filled them with 16 players. That was our max for every tournament at the time. So they were really good, and that's actually where RSG really started to grow, more so than even the Call of Duty scene. So that was really good to see. Once we started doing those, we done 6 total over a year span, I'm going to say. And they're really popular. We had live commentary. That was the first time RSG really got into streaming events and, towards the online aspect of everything. And like reaching outside of Newfoundland, I'm going to say. The Call of Duty events were just strictly Newfoundland. So we actually started to branch out and get people in from all over the world, which was really good to see. Fast forward to September 19th. So before then, like I said, I was kind of off and on with RSG. I wasn't taking it as serious as I should have been. Again, just what we are today just wasn't on the radar for me at the time, right?
Yeah.
So we moved into September 19th. We had a local streamer. His name is Zach 11 Mall. He's no longer with RSG, but we signed him up as a content creator. He was the very first to ever join RSG as a content creator, and he was the start of something really big for us. So he was there for, I'm going to say, 4 months. He stopped streaming for his own reasons. So after he left, the Fortnite scene for gaming in general was gone, but it started to die down a lot, and I kind of took another little break again after that. So again, my life was very busy, so I didn't really have the time to put in. But Zach definitely brought a lot of Fortnite community members into RSG's community. A lot of them are young, a headache basically. So we moved a completely different route. It just, Fortnite kids, not the most mature, so it wasn't the best following, to be honest with you guys, that I wanted for RSG. So I just took a step away from it again, let all that die out, and then around the end of March 2020. So it's basically 6 months. Well, I'm gonna say 4 months where I just like stepped away from RSG and was like, I can't deal with these kids right now. I got too much going on. So the end of March 2020, COVID set in. I actually got laid off from work because of it. I had a lot of free time, as did a lot of people. So then I kind of started wanting to play some Call of Duty, play some tournaments again. So I was like, what, I'll just do it. You know what I mean? So I started hosting 2v2 Warzone kill race tournaments, which was the start of something really, really big for RSG. So these tournaments sparked a lot of interest, great community builders. We gained like 500 followers in a very short amount of time, about a month, and they were all active Call of Duty players. So it just made our community in the Call of Duty aspect that much stronger, made it thrive a lot more. So I kept on going with those. I pretty well was doing them every 2 weeks at one point in time. And then I had a streamer reach out to me who lived in Central. He wanted to join RSG. He was super interested. I did sign him up. It was only for about a month and a half, though. And then he went back to school and got busy, so he stopped streaming. And shortly after that, he was removed. So after that, him joining actually sparked one of our streamers today, Nerves, his interest in RSG, and he wanted to join RSG. He wanted to get involved, so he reached out to me, and we signed Nerves up, which was the start of something really good for us, and also for Nerves. He's doing excellent today. He's bringing in a lot of followers and stuff, so it's really good to see him do great. He's having a great success with it, so hats off to Nerves for what he's doing in the community. And that was he's the longest ranking member right now on RSG. He's the longest streamer that we've had creating content and stuff, so it's a big thing for him, for us as well. When he joined, we shortly after, I just started to dig into more players, more people, tried to get more content creators on the team. So I continued to host these Call of Duty's tournaments, and a local streamer who's a good friend of Ty's, Brady, aka Twistscope. He joined up with RSG. I reached out to him. It was shortly after we got Nerves on the team, and he was playing in our tournament, so he was down to join, which was also really good for RSG. He's an excellent content creator, and he's really involved in the community. He's doing food reviews, which you guys will see if they're not released before this. So he's part of RSG Eats with Ty, so like he's definitely involved a lot in RSG. Great to have him on the team. So shout out Twistscope.
Yeah.
So once Twist joined, and of course we had Nerves starting to take off. Twist was doing really great. The tournaments were doing really great. I had a lot of extra time because of COVID. Like I said, my motivation actually started to really grow for the whole thing, and like I wanted to move into the online sector and make this an organization and have it a lot of content creation within RSG. So I actually reached out to a company, got a professional website made. That was finished in June 2020. We had a proper store. We added merch. Tournaments were able to be done with the proper commerce. You could use Visa, anything, MasterCard. So we really outgrew what we were doing at the time, which was just PayPal and email money transfer for people who lived in Canada. Also, I should let you guys know we are based out of Newfoundland, Canada. So this is where it all originated, and this is where we are living today.
The homeland.
The homeland, yeah, home base. So it was really good for us to get that website going, get a professional, well-designed site going that was fully functional. We added in all the proper things like the security and just the shipping app on the site, which automatically brought up your location for shipping rates. So everything really started to come together once we got the site. And the tournaments really started to thrive once again as well. So we kept going with the tournaments. I can't even tell you guys how many Call of Duty tournaments or tournaments in general that we've hosted. But we still do them today. I mean, we done one a few weeks ago, and we don't have any signs of stopping them. So there will be more to come once Call of Duty gets their update next month. And we're gonna keep grinding those tournaments. And we can't wait to keep doing it. It's been great. The last one in particular, we had a lot of big names join it. We had 4.5 days, I think, to advertise for that. So yeah. We really filled it good. And like I said, we had good names in there. And, it's something that's sparked more interest for us to host more. So you'll definitely be seeing more of those. So we're going to fast forward now to October 2020. Our merch came in, which was great. Put it up on the site. We made a few posts. And back to Twistscope, I actually didn't realize how big of an impact that Brady had on RSG and like some of the decisions that were made until I was writing up the notes for this podcast as like a little reminder. He actually Twist threw me, himself, Ty, and Dirt in a chat on Facebook Messenger, and it was literally just a brainstorming chat. Ty had some really good ideas. He pushed me to do a photo shoot. And at the time, I was working a second job out of town. So I hopped on. I think we hopped on Discord, did we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so on my drive home, we hopped in Discord. And we just had a chat basically about, get some merch together for the boys. We'll go do a photo shoot. It'd be really great. And I was busy as hell. So I was like, you know what, when I finish this job, when I get back in town and stuff, we will go ahead with the photo shoot. Shortly after that, it's funny how it all works. So I was just back off the job. The photo shoot, I was still thinking about doing it, and Reidinson actually reached out to me. It's pretty funny. We were playing in one of Brady's custom Warzone games. Is wild. Random team got on Reidinson's team. We played. We actually we won that game, didn't we, Reid?
Yeah, you did. I was in that game.
You were in that game too.
Yeah, you guys won that.
Yeah, so we won that game. It was actually wild. It ended at damn. I can remember like it was yesterday. Bro. It was about a year ago.
With the DMR and shit.
Yeah. Man. So we actually ended up winning that game. I don't even know if Reid knew who I was at the time or anything. And I had like a really good experience with Reid in that game. So much so to the point where I started asking people who he was, how I can reach him, how I can, reach out to him, play with him again. And it's totally wild. So I did end up finding him, added him. We started talking. He told me, he's into the videos and taking pictures and stuff. And if we ever wanted to do something like that he'd be down. Actually, he first mentioned my other company. I have a big and tall clothing line called Big and Burly. He said that we would do a photo shoot for that. Ended up doing it for RSG. I believe it was early November.
I think so.
There was snow on the ground.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think it was early November. Yeah.
Yeah. So I finished up my job late October. Ran into Reid probably late October as well. Early November, we set a date. Went and done the photo shoot. It was Ty, Twist, and Dirty who were in the photos. So hats off to the boys for doing that. I appreciate it.
Pictures came out dope.
They did. Yeah, Reid did a fire job on it. Actually, NL Division X was there too, before I forget that. Two of the boys did a fantastic job. Reid spent a ton of time editing the pictures for us to make them perfect. We went around to a bunch of different locations. We got some really great shots, man.
Yep.
It was a good day all in all. That day actually sparked something really big for me. So thank you guys, and thank you, Reid.
I think it sparked something big for all of us. That was the very first time all of us hung out.
It was the first time I actually I met you, Dirt, Brady, and Reid.
Yeah, first time all of us met. Besides, I already knew Brady, but besides that, first time all of us met.
So even Dirty?
Well, no, I knew Dirty. But.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was a great experience. At first, I was nervous as hell. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, holy shit, I'm finally meeting some people outside of this. We're going to do a photo shoot. This is really good. And it all worked out really, really well. We had a great day. We were just driving around basically. I think we spent like 3 hours at it probably.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 hours, yeah.
Yeah, we're just driving around different locations here in St. John's, Newfoundland. And like I said, we got some great shots. You guys can see them on our Facebook page. If you scroll through the photos, you will see them. And so overall, it was a great day. Really glad that I just, went and did it. I was definitely thinking about not doing it for a while. I'm not going to lie. I think it took me 2.5 weeks to actually commit to doing it. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys had so many great ideas in that chat. And I don't know, man. I was busy and I was just like, I don't know if I got the time to commit to this.
It's just like family and real life stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't push that to the side.
No, I'm working 2 jobs, which I currently still work in, and I'm doing it now. But I just never had that motivation, man, that fire. I didn't have the people pushing me to do it. It was only me, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So having you guys there and let's do this or we should do this or we should do that. It definitely helped me get out of that shell. It pushed me to be motivated to do this stuff and get those pictures done. And I'm so happy we did because it literally just posting that one post. I think it's still our biggest post to this day.
Yeah.
And it gained so much traction for us. It really kickstarted everything. Merch sales just flew up, skyrocketed for us. It's doing really great still to this day. So it all started with that one photo shoot. So thanks, Bud. I really appreciate it for sure. So after that, that was I guess October when Twist put us in that chat. That was our first one-on-one, or I guess you can say interaction, which really sparked our relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Brady done that for sure. It then having all those pictures out there and all that media and marketing, it really opened up the door for a lot of other people to see us. So shortly after that time, we got Arrow involved. We got Chronix, BTJ, Dario came shortly after, Grizz, and 709 FPS. All the boys, and then we got Reidinson and you, and so many people who are still on the team. It just really started that snowball effect of people wanting to be involved. The incentive was there for them. We were still small at the time, but it just turned RSG into that organization, that family that we all wanted and desired, I guess. We started for me in November, so it was just before the photo shoot. No, just after the photo shoot, I started getting videos made. So when we got Arrow involved, I got a welcome video done for him. I was using a video editor off Fiverr at the time, and like Casey and BTJ and Dario, we all got welcome videos made for the boys. So that's the first sign of content on the RSG YouTube channel. And again, it goes right back to that photo shoot. You know, the day that Brady put us in that chat is really what started all this.
Yeah.
So I can't thank Brady enough for that. So I don't even think that it was the photo shoot was the first idea. I think it was something to do with the tournaments first. I think it was like an SNK tournament.
Maybe, yeah.
And then it's just like kind of, you were like, and if you want, we can do a photo shoot. Like, we'll get in the pictures.
That whole conversation in group chat was just like spammed with ideas for like 3 days straight.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope, man.
I didn't, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to act on them, but I'm so happy that I did, man. They turned out so good. Like, Reid's phenomenal at what he does. And, you know, he put in extra time for us. He even so much as edited cat hairs off people's clothing. Like, he literally grinded for a full night for us. It was insane. So, you know, that's really what helped us out mainly at the start of it. And, you know, we kept growing through the tournaments as well, and we kept doing those. So shortly after that, like I said, we got some more content creators. We started getting the videos made for YouTube. We started the featured streamer program. And then it was right about that time, I think we had 1 or 2 features, and Reid hit me up again, and he was like, yo, I actually do video editing too. You know, I create montages. I can do this. I can do a better job. Just give me a chance. And again, at first, I don't know what it is. Back then, I guess I was kind of afraid of change. I was like, you know, sure, we'll try it. And I didn't really get back to him. Then he reached out again and was like, yo, I want to make a video. Like, I'll do it for free. Just let me show you I can make these videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. You don't have to make it for free. I will pay you for it. We'll try it, but like, I can't promise you anything. You know what I mean? I didn't know what the outcome was going to be.
Yeah.
So he made the video. I was happy with it.
It was sick.
Yeah, it was sick.
Dude, I remember like when Reid first brought up mentioning he wanted to make the videos, he was in Discord like stressing it, but like grinding it out for like days, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
It was so sick. Like, I remember being in Discord with Reid for just hours, probably like 6 to 8 hours a day, just watching him edit out the video, and it was dope.
Yeah, I think Reid, was it the first one is a team montage?
Yeah, it's like 12 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So he did one with one of our streamers, Mikey, East Coast Gaming, to try to get my attention, and then it moved into, I believe it was a stream team one.
Yeah, it was.
And that's the one that it's a big video, man. It's actually one of my favorite videos to this day. He done a crazy job on it, so I'm glad that you were persistent, Reid. You got me, you know, you got my attention and stuff, and I think that's also a really big piece to RSG and the puzzle and where we're at today. You know what I mean? It started with Brady, so simple as Brady putting us in a group chat, and then something so simple as Reid reaching, or I guess we're playing in Brady's customs, and I got put on Reid's team randomly, and we won that game, and we just had a good interaction. Like,
Brady, start of it all.
Brady. I actually, like I said, I didn't realize how big of a key he was to all this.
Yeah.
Until I was rating this up, and I forgot that it was actually his customs I met Reid in too. So it's pretty wild. So Reid then took over the full-time editor job, and it's probably like more like 2 jobs. He's still doing it today. Every bit of content you see coming out of RSG in video or picture form is all Reidinson Media. So big shout out to him. Wouldn't be here without you. And we definitely appreciate everything you do for everybody on the team, not just RSG in general. So we got him on as full-time editor. Really kept him busy with all the ideas and content creation that we all come up with. So at that point, before that point, sorry, I should say, it was really just me. Before October 2020, when we got in that group chat, it was just me. I was trying to do it alone. It was basically too much. And then Ty and Reid were like, yo, we're here to help any way possible. And at first I was like, yeah, you know, everybody says that. Everyone says, you know, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you ever need me, reach out and I'll do something for you. Or, you know, if you need help with something, I'm there. And you know, the past shows that it's not like that. You know, you reach out, you know, I need you sometime, and the person is just not there. In the case of Reid and Ty, though, it's the total opposite. Like, the boys are they're there every step of the way. I mean, we're in a group chat still to this day, and no matter what, like, there's ideas, there's content, there's like so much going on. Like, even in the last week, geez, I don't know how many hours we've spent together doing
man.
stuff, right? You know what I mean? Like, we're punching time. We're really pushing it. So like I said, it was just me, and then I brought two of the boys in, and I'm not really sure how it all worked through it all, but I'm so glad that, you know, you guys are here. So basically, just so everybody knows, it's now myself, Ty, and Reid, who are really the three behind the scenes that are making things happen, who are pushing the content, who are making the content schedule and making these events happen. So yeah, that was again early March in 2021. That's when I got laid off again, and that's when the idea of the Variant League came about.
Yeah.
So the Variant League, I'm not sure when this video is going to drop, but we do have another one starting very, very soon. If it's not before this video gets released, it's going to start in November of this year. I got really high expectations for
Me
it.
too.
But just to touch briefly on the Variant League before, we started it with 8 players, right?
Yeah. 8. It was like a mock league. It was just like eight players, just people in the community. So it was like me, Dirt, Captain Clout, Jamie, I think John. I don't know. It was 8 of us anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we started that like mock league. We did it different teams every single night with the same 8 players. We did like 4 weeks, I think, maybe. Was it 4 weeks?
I believe so. Yeah, so everybody had the captaincy once. So yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah, so we had 4 weeks, and then there was like a little prize at the end. So we did that. That was like our little mock thing where we basically just hammered out rules, found out like what the competition level was going to be like and stuff like that. And then that basically jump-started to what the Variant League would soon become months later. So I think we're on what now, season 3?
Yeah, we're going into season 4.
Okay, so going into season 4. So we had 3 seasons banged out. And yeah, I think I'm really excited for this one. I mean, the one that we just did was still really, really well.
It was, yeah.
It went really good. The viewership was great. Everyone that was involved was great. So, yeah, I'm excited for this next one. We got all the little issues that were still there last season figured out. And, yeah, I can't wait to get into that. And that's going to start towards the end of November, so.
Yeah, that mock-up league, that was stressful, man.
Yeah.
So we had those 8. We were picking – captains would pick different teams each week. And it was, again, just a mock-up league, even just to see if it was possible to do, right? If we could run it, if the interest was there, how we would run it. So we started small. We just picked 8 community members who were basically, reliable.
Yeah.
Was the biggest thing.
Basically just available.
Yeah, just available. We just needed bodies at the time. It didn't matter, what the skill level was or anything like that. We just needed people in there, again, just to see if we could run it, if it was possible, and if it was something that we even wanted to go down the road with. So the second season, we had 5 teams.
Yep.
Did you commentate the second one?
Yeah, I don't think I've played in one, did I?
No, you never know. You played in the 8s.
Yeah.
You and Dirt played in the 8s. Okay, so the second one, we have 5 teams. We streamed it and we commentated it. So Ty was one of the casters for that. He helped me so much on the back end as well. Just doing the schedule, getting the rules figured out, getting the hiccups straightened away.
Yeah.
Any, disputes that come up during it, he was there for. So it was great that, we had that foundation, that background. So he was casting it, 5 teams in season 2. And then season 3, we were like, all right, let's do it. We had 8 teams, right?
Yeah.
We went to 8 teams. It was a 10-week season?
Yes. Or no, 7 weeks and then 2 weeks playoffs. So 9.
So 9-week season, yeah. So we did a round robin. Everybody played everybody once last season. We streamed almost every match. The first 2 weeks we streamed 2 matches.
Yeah.
And then going forward from that, we streamed absolutely
that was chaos.
Oh, man. It was so crazy. Because, basically, just so you guys get an understanding, we had 4 matches a week. We basically had to have the second match ready right away at the end of the first match. So we were trying to stream it, commentate it, and organize these teams to be ready right away at the end of every match. So there was 15 minutes in between.
And we also started recording stats that season too.
Yeah, we did. So if you guys want, Reid, if you could just drop in the link below. We have a database installed in our website where we kept everybody's name, the games they played, how many weeks they played, the kills and deaths they had. So we kept all those stats for everybody for 2 seasons, season 2 and season 3.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out if you guys are interested. You can see who played in it. And that I think that was a huge addition to the Variant League.
It was a solid idea for sure. I think that just brings more eyes to the website, if anything. And then
Yeah.
also, like, let's say this season coming in November, then maybe someone will go check the website, see who performed well, and then
Yeah.
make a team together or
Yeah,
something.
they can pick somebody up.
Yeah.
It could be a great tool to use that way. I also think that it makes people be more motivated to show up, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to miss a week because then their stats are going to be less than another guy's, and it's just it makes it more competitive, and it's such a competitive league. So that's why we want it. So it really helped out. It was so good to the point where I had people message me and be like, "Yo, 2 weeks ago, I actually went 13-7 in that match, and
Yeah.
you got me down as 12-7."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, okay. Like, show me some proof. We'll get it updated
Yeah.
for you, right?" So
We try our best.
yeah, it was a lot. Like I said, we didn't have like the best setup figured out at that time, but now I feel like it's going to be amazing
Yeah, me
in
too.
this next one.
Yeah.
We got some big tries we're going for. We're trying to get some professional casters involved. I think Ty's going to be his first time playing in one.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so he's going to be trying to shred, and this is definitely a guy you want to look out for. I can't wait to see you play, actually.
Yeah, I hope it all works out. And like I said, even if it don't, like, I'll just be casting anyways. So
Yeah, but
there's no losing. You know what I mean?
no, for sure. I think we're going to get it nailed
Yeah,
down.
me too.
I talked to 2 casters, and both of them seem pretty interested. So
Yeah.
we got a meeting coming up with one of them. Hopefully we can nail him down, get him signed on, and he'll be casting, again, another 9-week Variant League season for us. So it'll be season 4, which is wild to think about, man.
Doesn't even seem like there's been that many seasons.
No, and I mean, we just took a 2-month break because the last season ended the CDL league.
Yeah.
And then, of course, nobody plays the game anymore. Everyone's playing old games, or they're not
Yeah.
competing, and they're just doing their own thing, Warzone, whatever. So there's been a little bit of a gap. I'm actually excited to get back into it.
Me too.
It was very stressful for a period of time because we're trying to stream every game, and
Yeah.
you know, we learned from those mistakes, and we're definitely going to build from that and grow from that. So I think this season is going to be absolutely insane.
Me too. Yeah. I think it's
can't-
gonna go super well.
I can't wait to see who we get in it,
Yeah.
actually. We were talking yesterday in the group chat, trying to figure out who we're going to invite or how we're going to do it and stuff. And there's some pretty big names thrown around, and
Yeah.
a lot of talent, actually. So hopefully we can get them in there and keep it consistent and, just have a good season overall. I'm definitely excited for it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see who shows up.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be sick. It's if we can get the people we're going for, and regardless if we get them or not, I think it's gonna go really well, and I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, for sure. So that was March 2021. We started the Variant League. It's crazy to think we got 3 seasons in. We started it in March. Well, I guess it would have been like the end of March, early April. And we got 3 seasons in, and we're about to start another season all in the same year.
Yep.
That's
It's
wild.
wild, yeah.
Holy shit. Time flies, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So we signed Reid onto the content team in March as well, 2021. Shortly after we got Ty in the mix as well, he started streaming in between the Variant League and all that. So we signed him onto the content creation team as well. So not only are the boys very heavily involved in the back end of things with RSG, but they're also content creators for us as well. So a little bit of everything for 2 of the boys. Again, guys, I appreciate everything you guys do big time. So the end of May 2021, this year, I actually we got a marketing team signed on to RSG. We got a year contract with them. We actually got a little bit more than a year with them. So it's going to be about 15 months total. And hopefully, as things go by, we sign them on for another year. So they took over the graphics for season 3 of the Variant League. Done a hell of a job with them. I think it actually took us to that next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit more professional. We had the casters, we had the overlays, we had the team cards. Player of the week cards. Every team had a player of the week, so we could showcase who done good the week before, and also like the maps alone. You know what I mean? We had all maps come up, statistics, rosters. So it definitely took us to the next level. I'm actually really eager to see what they do for this season. They're going to be working on that right away. So I'm excited to see what they come up with.
I think it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
too.
I'm just hyped for it. Like, I just know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if we can get these the graphics done and stuff, and they're gonna be professionally done and clean. And then we get a caster, and then we got you in the mix playing. I just think that it's it's going to be something really good. I think there's going to be a lot of eyes on it. I mean, we had 50, 60 people watching last season.
Viewership
alone.
was great.
Yeah, it really was, and especially the playoffs. I think we topped out at like 68 people.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's pretty good for a league that we're just starting out. So basically, we got high expectations for this league. I think both of us, and probably Reed as well. So it's going to be something that's really good for RSG. It's something that's going to be, a lot of future years of RSG. I think with Call of Duty's not going anywhere, CDL's not going anywhere. So this variant league that we're hosting, it's right on par with what they're doing. So even the people who get kicked out of CDL, they might come over to us.
You never know.
We could really grow. I mean, sky's the limit with this, really. Especially with the team that we have today and all the support we have. I think that we could really do something big with this. So then, with the signing on of the marketing team, right away they hopped into season 3 graphics of our variant league. Again, that was 9 weeks long. So then we had a little bit of a lull, some downtime with them getting on board. We did a little bit of rebranding. We got a new logo, which you guys can see up here. We got some different icons, different merch going. So there was about 3 months. 3 months, I'm gonna say 3 months where it was really slow on the outside.
Yeah.
On the inside, though, things definitely did not slow down.
No, not at all.
They just got more and more, and it's great to see because it just goes to show where the path we're headed on and where we're going to end up to.
100%.
So I'm pretty happy about it. So I'm not sure exactly on the timeline, but Reid and Ty come on full time. So like in this lull that we had while the marketing team was getting our new logo and stuff like that, and getting all that done. We Ty and Reid were just banging out ideas basically. One amazing one being Roulette.
Oh man, Roulette.
So the boys approached me. I didn't even know what Roulette was. I was totally blind to it. Basically, they were like, "Yo, we should start streaming Roulette. Everybody's doing it. It's really good. It's good for viewership. You get sponsorships. It could be really big." And I was just like, "What is it?"
And we're like, "Yeah, we're gambling our money." And I was like, "Okay, so like, how much you make?" And me and Reid are like, "We lost like $600 in the last like 2 days."
We think it could be really good though. So I was like, kind of obviously hesitant at first, but I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Yeah.
I looked into it. Exposed is doing it. Trainwrecks, all the boys are doing it, and it's really big. We could.
It's a huge community for the gambling stream.
And I mean, we've gotten a taste of that community ourselves. We're up to 40 viewers, some streams, 30 viewers. So before I get too far ahead, I was like, you know what, we'll do it. So I sent the boys some money. We hooked it up on the Rue account. Anyway, I don't know how long it didn't last very long.
I don't think so.
No, it was like an hour and a half, and the boys were done streaming. I was like, how did it go? And it's like, the money's gone. I was like, shit. So 2 weeks later, they hit me up again. They're like, yo, we should do another Rue stream. So I was like, fuck, this is going to get expensive. I was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll do it again. So we did it again. It was 2E again, right? Just 2E?
Yeah. Well, it was, no, I think the second time we did it, it was me, you, Reid, and Casey
and Arrow.
Was Arrow there for 1,000?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was. I don't know.
I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So, so it was 5 of us. It was me, Ty, Reid, Casey, and Arrow. We started off with
145 US
dollars. Yeah. Made some whack calls and ended up making it into like $1,800 US.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. So we had like a 1,000x hit on Crazy Time. We had some 400 and 500x's on Plinko.
600 on Monopoly. Like,
how does that even happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
That would never happen today on that game. So if you guys wanted to see those, you can look at our clips on our Twitch page. Reid will drop the link down below for you guys to look at. So basically, that was the start of something really, really big for RSG with the Roulette streams. It started off as just Mondays. We'd done it once a week.
Yep.
Then we were like, yo, it's definitely something here. We're getting all these viewers. We're getting all these people involved. The Discord's growing. We're doing giveaways. Let's add in another day. So then we added in Financial Friday. So we were streaming it every Monday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And I think it was a month ago now.
Yeah, just 3 weeks ago, I think.
3 weeks ago, we added in a third day, Toonie Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So now we're streaming Rubet 3 days a week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on our Twitch channel. If it's something that might interest you guys, definitely check it out. We're getting some very good viewership in it. It's always in the 30s at least, high 20s sometimes. But like I said, we were in the 40s. So it's definitely something that's grown for us. It's really bringing a lot of other people into our community. We're not just like esports content creation organization. We're doing other stuff now in also in forms of content creation. We're getting some really good clips out of it. We're probably going to have a little video next year for you guys, just like showcasing some of those big hits that we get.
Yeah.
When things slow down here in the background. So that was in July 2021. They're doing it over 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months already. It's crazy to think about.
I think you and Reid first did that first stream. It was like literally almost 5 months a couple days off 5 months ago.
Yeah, wild.
And then it was like 2 weeks in between, and then brings us up to 4 months ago. We've been doing it as a team, so like everybody's getting involved. The mains are me, Ty, and Reid. East Coast Gaming, Mikey, he's been involved huge lately. I think he's been there a month and a half now. He hasn't really missed a day.
Yeah.
we were supposed to stream it Friday night, and we actually had to cancel it because we were busy setting up this podcast. And Mikey was chilling in the Discord, waiting for us to stream it. So he's definitely dedicated, and he's been, helping RSG out a lot lately.
Yeah,
he's
getting involved in a lot of things. I mean, he played in the Variant League. He's involved in Rubet now. He's been in all the photo shoots, so he's definitely
plays in all the tournaments.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot right now to help RSG in content wise, and couldn't be more grateful for him for doing that and helping us expand.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, like he even goes so far as we got some RSG breast cancer pink crew necks made for just the streamers only, and Mikey went, he picked them up, he dropped them off, he sent them to the mail. Like super helpful guy. He's not here right now, he's working out of town, but I mean, he's still working out of town right now and shows up for the Rubet streams. He's in his little camp prison cell, and I mean, he's happy, he's there.
Yeah.
He'll do whatever he can to help. So shout out to Mikey for sure for helping us out. So in August 2021, we dropped our new logo, our rebranding. We done another photo shoot. I think we done the photo shoot earlier than August with Reid. That showcased the new hoodies and stuff. The original RSG logo one. We done it. It was hot out that day for sure.
Yeah.
It could have been August actually, but nonetheless, we done another photo shoot. Those photos are up on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so be sure to check them out. We had basically the entire Newfoundland-based stream team there. One of my favorite pictures I ever took, actually, I think it was 10 or 11 of you guys. Jack's in the very middle.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I love that photo, man. Such a good photo. Reid did a phenomenal job once again with the photos for us at that shoot. And then in September 2021 this year, we did another photo shoot with the marketing group. It's just involved in the package that we got, and those were with tees with the new logo on them, just to display that. We haven't released any of those photos yet because that merch is not available yet. It will be early next year, and that's when we will be releasing those. But it's just something else that's going on in the back of RSG that you guys should know about. Also, one of my favorite photos, we had Ty here and Brady in the
telephone booth.
The last telephone booth in probably Newfoundland, actually. Probably in Canada. Those are like non-existent anymore. So you guys will see that down the road. It's actually my screensaver right now, so that'll show you guys. This is my favorite.
I'm pretty
photo.
sure it's Brady's Twitch profile picture too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check out Brady's Twitch profile, you'll see it there. But you won't see it on our stuff until the merch is in and we're starting to release that. We're gonna move all of our old merch over to the Legacy line, is what we're gonna call it. So I mean, there's not much left right now. So if you guys are looking at getting something out of our Legacy line, you should definitely do it soon. Before your size or potentially it's all gone. So yeah, we did that photo shoot. And then the last 2 months, basically, since that photo shoot, we've been just brainstorming. 3 of us got together and we're like, yo, this is really starting to take off. This is really going somewhere. We got, the Variant League, the Rubettes, the photo shoots, the big family now. We started doing this summer actually a lot of get-togethers here
a lot.
at my house. We did one at Ken's house. We're just basically we're getting together a whole lot more.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, it really changed RSG from an organization and content creation to an actual family.
Yeah.
Which is what I love so much about it. Reed's probably going to get mad at me, but I always say, if RSG doesn't, gain one more follower, or one more supporter, or we don't do anything else from this point on, that I will die happy with the family that we created and the friendships that we made, and how far we came.
Yeah.
And I think everybody can agree with 100%, that. You know what I mean? Even just being in Discord with the boys nightly, watching movies or watching streams, and we do a thing called RSG Discord Party Watch, where we'll all get on Discord and we'll go into different streamers' chats and just support them, and, spam them, and get their engagements up, send them some biddies, a couple subs, you know what I mean? So we're always doing different stuff. But the last 2 months, we've really been pushing content, just brainstorming, basically. Coming up with different things, this podcast, for example, we've had the stuff for a little while now, and we're just waiting for the last components, getting it all dialed in. We had a major trouble with audio for a long ass time. It's the reason that we didn't do the stream Friday, right? Yeah. Just having problems with the audio. I didn't understand how technical and how finicky audio could be.
Yeah, wild.
It is. It's actually wild. But Friday was a breakthrough for us. We got the audio figured out. The video, the picture for you guys today, if you're watching this on YouTube, is the best it's ever been. So we're pretty satisfied with everything right now. Comparing it to other podcasts that you can listen to or hear, we're definitely up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for quality wise, at least. Yeah,
100%. It's top notch in my opinion. I'm super happy with it.
Me too.
And the audio is now figured out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, no matter how you're listening to it, whether it's on your computer or on Spotify or wherever. Hopefully it's coming through crystal clear for you guys, because we're definitely happy with what we have right now. So we're trying to get more organic growth. We're trying to do different things in content creation wise. Not sure who had the idea or how it came up, but we were thinking about different things of how we could use RSG to produce content, and one thing that came up was a new thing we're going to be starting. It's called RSG Eats. Yep. So Ty is heavily involved in this. You tell us what we're doing first.
So basically, in the RSG Eats series that we're starting, that'll be on the YouTube channel as well. It's going to be myself and Brady or Twist. We're going to be going to, right now anyway, we're starting off with all the pizza shops. So every pizza shop literally in the St. John's, Mount Pearl, Paradise, Torbay area we're going to be going to. I think there's 51 total stores that we're going to be going, drawing one piece of pizza, giving our review on it, giving it a rating 1 out of 10 for the both of us, and then a combined rating of 1 out of 20. So that'll be me and Brady on the camera. Maybe sometimes you'll see guests, but you're guaranteed to see me and Brady every single video. And then Albo's also there with us paying for the pizza, so I got to take him along, and he's driving me and Brady around so we don't got to waste our own gas, which helps us a lot, especially for me. And then, of course, we got Reed behind the camera, getting everything in the best shots, and also just basically shouting out all the local pizza spots that are in our area. So that's what we're going to be going on with that. And then the food reviews will basically go from pizza to maybe burgers, basically whatever we can get our hands on if this series skyrockets, or at least if we see something out of it. So that's where we're going with from the food reviews.
For sure. So we're going to be posting this, we're doing it here in Newfoundland, so that's going to be the main focus starting. So we're going to be posting it in groups, particularly here, like focused here, but it's also going to be on our YouTube. And we're going to be trying just to get that organic growth. You know what I mean? We want people to enjoy them with us. We want people to, check it out. I mean, other people are doing it, and it's going phenomenal. So we're hoping that this is just another step for us in growing our brand, who we are, our values. And like Ty said, we're also going to be trying to help out these local pizza shops. just to bring light to what they're doing, their food, how it tastes.
As long as they got a good slice, anyways. If they don't got a good slice, then you might get a low rating, and that's what it is. But even if we give you a low rating, you can always tell us come back, try it again, and I'm sure we'll show up and give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly. So, like Ty said, if you're not happy with the rating you get on your pizza, hit us up. We will come do another one. Maybe it was just a bad day or whatever, but we're always willing to do that. So, that's just one of the things that we got coming up. I'm actually pumped to see those released.
Yeah,
I'm
they're dope, man.
They are good. So, like Ty said, I go out with the boys. I'm not actually involved in the behind the scenes stuff, in the camera stuff. Reid is on the camera. I'm strictly there to hang out with the boys, man.
Yeah, just spending time together.
Yeah, like I said, it's more of a family than it is anything else. So I go along for the ride and shoot the shit, going place to place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny. Watch Brady get absolutely to the point where he's about to vomit because he's so full.
Yeah,
it's a good experience. You know what I mean? And during the travel too, we're always talking about different stuff. What we can do, some other things we can come up with. And even while the boys are in getting their pizza and paying for it and waiting for it to either come out or whatever, me and Reid are outside and we're brainstorming. You know what I mean? So even though we're just kind of hanging out, we're always just coming up with new ideas and things we can do and how we can make it better. So I'm really excited to see how that happens. So just this month alone, 2 weeks ago, so end of October, right? We made a content schedule, which is pretty jam-packed. I mean, already we got 3 nights of Rue a week. So we'll be streaming that 3 nights a week for you guys, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, like we said. We started up the tournaments again. So we just did October 30th, we did a 2v2 Warzone tournament. It went phenomenal. Like I said, we had some really big names in there. Our brand is finally getting out there and getting out in the other organizations. We had some other big orgs. We had a FaZe member in our tournament. You know what I mean? We had an MFAN member in there. So we're finally getting out there. We're getting that exposure. People are seeing what we're doing. They're liking it. They're joining up. They're supporting. So we got some really big things coming for that, I think, down the pipeline. So we'll be starting our tournaments up full time again, as many as we can do. I want to get to the weekly tournament stage. You know what I mean? Like, obviously some things hinder that, like the update that's coming to Call of Duty. We can't really do a tournament because we don't know what the hell's going to happen in the game. It might be broken. People might not want to play. So we're going to wait until that happens, or we might do one a little bit beforehand. We'll see what gets dealt our way. But so we got tournaments. We got the 3 nights a week Ruse stream. We got our Variant League starting up. I believe it's November 27th.
pretty sure, yeah.
Pretty sure it's the 27th of November. Don't quote me. But it's that weekend. We're going to be starting up the Variant League. We got the food reviews being released right away with these podcasts. This podcast is starting up. So we're going to be doing weekly podcasts. And then we're also trying to start up like an esports talk podcast.
Yeah.
So basically where we'll be sat here talking about different things that happen throughout esports, in the industry, other organizations, players, stuff like that, talking about different esports themselves, Valorant, Overwatch, basically anything big that's happening.
Anything like video games type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So with other content creators and orgs too. So that's something that we're trying to get off the ground. I don't have a date for that because honestly, right now we're focused more on the podcast and everything else, getting that off the ground. So basically, coming up, what you're looking at is 5 or 6 different content released on our YouTube alone over the next couple months and into next year, and hopefully it keeps going. We're not going to try to stop it. So big shout out to Reid for all the work he's doing for us.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure once this podcast is released and we all get into the food reviews, I think we decided we're gonna have 5 different days there will be videos uploaded on the YouTube channel. So it's 5 out of 7 days a week there'll be a new video uploaded. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube. It's where majority of all of our content will be going, is that's what we're focused on growing, like Alb said earlier. So make sure you guys are checking that out for sure to see everything we're doing, and absolutely everything.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing, so we were talking about how many we're going to be releasing in the truck doing pizza reviews yesterday. One I forgot is another big thing coming up. We're doing day in the life of videos.
Yeah.
I knew there was something I was forgetting when we were talking about it. So we're going to be doing day in the life of videos. It's going to be featuring all of RSG's members. I think we're going to kick it off with myself, and then we're going to be going through the streamers, basically just to display to you guys what we do in our life. our daily life routine. Basically from start to finish when we wake up to go to sleep. So those are going to be really, really interesting. I can't wait to see. I already got some of basically half of people's footage in right now, and some of them are pretty funny. You know what I mean?
Some dope ones.
Yeah, there's going to be some really good content videos coming out for you guys. So like Ty said, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our other socials if you want to stay involved and up and just get involved with RSG, learn about us, learn about our streamers, our different content creators, what they do, what they believe in, and what games they play. So you'll basically have the opportunity to learn that on our podcast, and also through the day in the life of videos. You'll get to see behind the scenes when they're off camera, what they're doing throughout their life. You know what I mean? If they're into the gym and stuff like that. So you can definitely learn about your favorite streamers with us. We also have some other streamers that are going to be joining over the next couple months once we get everything worked out. So we're going to be growing our team, which is something that I'm really excited for. I can't wait to see the new faces and see who we can get involved in RSG. I don't know where the future is going to bring us, but I think it's going to be really good. What about you?
Don't know where we're going to end up. All I know is that we're going up. So the direction's up, but I don't know where that's taking us. So.
Yeah, for sure. People always ask me, where do I want it to go? And obviously, I want to be the next big esports organization. I don't know how big it'll get. We could be medium forever, but like I said earlier in the podcast, it actually doesn't bother me at this point where we go, because we have actually done so much with RSG and within RSG from charity events.
Yep.
We've raised thousands and thousands of dollars for charities. We've helped people struggling turn their lives around. We've donated to people, and we just touched so many different lives of people. I've actually had people come up to me and be like, "Yo, if it wasn't for you guys and your community and your family with me, I don't know if I'd even be alive today." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was going through such a hard time, and you guys actually helped me turn my life around. And they're not even RSG members; they're just community members. You know what I mean?
Viewers.
Yeah, they're just viewers. They're not even content creators. They're just watching us go through this grind and being involved in our community. We're a very open community. Our little get-togethers and events we do, everybody's more than welcome to come, join in, be part of it. Obviously we do our in-house RSG stuff where it's just like content creators and streamers there. But for the most part, our doors are always open. You know what I mean? If people want to join and participate, we definitely take them along for the ride. So that's pretty much the gist of the RSG start, the current, and the future, what we're looking at. I'm very happy to be going on this ride with all of you. It's truly a journey for us, and we're just trying to figure it out as we go. So hopefully you guys enjoy it while we're learning here and we're growing. And like Ty said, the sky's the limit. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, that's all. Basically the same thing. I'm super glad that we're finally getting everything rolling. Everything seemed like it's falling right where it's supposed to be. And I'm just glad that me, you, and Reid, and also just me, you, and everyone else, the community, the other streamers and content creators are involved. And I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. And shout out to Twisco for putting me and Ty in a chat and me and Reid in a custom Warzone lobby together. That was definitely the piece of the puzzle that brought all this here. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more. We're going to be releasing these once a week. So until next week, peace.
Later.